Hello and welcome to 3 Minute Theology Thursday. Today we are talking about the aseity of God, what it means, some misunderstandings around it, and how it relates to us. So let's roll the intro. Okay, 3 minutes on the screen and let's get into it. Now, the aseity of God refers to how God exists in and of himself. He doesn't depend on anything else. In systematic theology, Wayne Grudem describes it like this: God does not need us or creation or anything, yet we in creation can glorify him and bring him joy. Now, this is also sometimes called God's independence or self-existence. In Acts 17 verses 24 through 25, it says that the God who made the world and everything in it, being Lord of heaven and earth, does not live in temples made by man, nor is he served by human hands as though he needed anything, since he himself gives to all mankind life and breath and everything. God doesn't depend on creation. In fact, we depend on him for everything. Now, some people believe that God made humans to glorify him because he didn't have it before, or he created humans because he was lonely and he needed some company. Well, this isn't true, and I'll tell you why. In John 17 verse 5, Jesus says, "And now, Father, glorify me in your own presence with the glory that I had with you before the world existed." Even before creation, even before the world existed, God had glory. He didn't need us to bring it to him or give it to him. And later in verse 24, Jesus says, "Father, I desire that they also, whom you have given me, may be with me where I am, to see my glory that you have given me, because you loved me before the foundation of the world." Even before the foundation of the world, there was the Trinity, God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So it's not like God was lonely and that's why he created us. Now, if God doesn't need us, then do we really matter? Well, in Isaiah 43 verse 7, it says, "Everyone who is called by my name, who I created for my glory, whom I formed and made." See, God chose to make us of his own free will. He chose to love us, and he says that we matter, and that's why we matter. We don't matter because God needs us. We matter simply because we're made by God, and he says that we matter. In fact, the Bible even says that God rejoices over his people. In Isaiah 62 verses 3 to 5, it talks about how God rejoices over his people as a bridegroom does over the bride. Or in Zephaniah 3:17 through 18, it talks about how God exults over his people with singing. See, God doesn't need us, but he chooses us, and that's why we matter. I'm Jacob, thank you for watching, and God willing, I'll see you in the next video. Remember to set your mind on things above. And in case you missed it, this is the first video in 3 Minute Theology Thursday, and it talks about that word theology, what it means, why it matters, and how we can apply it to our lives. So be sure to check it out if you haven't already. I love doing that every